A very good morning, everyone. So today's watch list is pretty small, and I like it. Reminds me of good old days, Tesla and Nvidia. Just watching these two stocks. NVDA for upside, which I also explained yesterday during the voice session, that if we close around about 223, 224, I like it for tomorrow. So today is tomorrow. Today is tomorrow from yesterday, obviously. And we closed at 224.09. So we actually closed about 224. Looks nice. And even on the 1 hour chart, it's good that we are not very extended. Typical bull flag on the 1 hour chart. It actually just like looks like a playbook setup. Just the thing is that we have R3, I believe, near 225 some plus some change. R3 is 225.69. It's a bit far away, but it's okay. The good thing I like is that the yesterday's high also a bit farther away, like 224, 224.7, 225 zone is the yesterday's high. We have this level as well, which is most likely a monthly R, something like that. What is this level? I can't. What is this level? Horizon. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, so this 224.76 prior day. I think it's the prior week's high, if I'm not wrong. So prior week high was 224.76. Okay, yeah. So prior week high I'm actually going to mark it. I mean, it's going to be marked on my trading view. That is the reason. So yeah, 224.76 is the prior week's high, and yesterday we actually found some resistance right around there. So yeah, I mean, I like it, and I'm gonna be watching a hold and just like intraday price action to come to me, similar to what happened with MU yesterday. We had a nice breakout around 9:45 a.m. So Nvidia is in the same boat. If we consolidate and then later in the day we start moving 9:45, 10 a.m., something like that, I like it for a continuation push towards the upside. Then we have R3, which is going to be, I mean, I obviously wanted to break above R3. R3 is not like very good risk to reward trade. But if you get some strong momentum, I am hoping and I'm expecting a hold and break above R3 for a push towards R4, which is going to be nice. But even if you are in a winning position, just keep in mind that we have R3, and usually NVIDIA respects these scam levels nicely. So on the daily chart, yeah, I feel like it's the best setup. And what happened? Yeah, it's the best setup out of the bunch. I mean, we only have two stocks. The rest, I think AMD, MU just closed like really shit yesterday. Apple, Amazon for downside, both can be decent. I just have these stocks on the back burner. Amazon, especially even yesterday, the intraday price action was not really good. So I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, we have this trend line on Tesla. As I mentioned yesterday as well, that if we close under 325-ish on Tesla, I like it for tomorrow as well. So again, same thesis, same game plan kind of from yesterday. We have this trend line, which we broke down under this trend line. But yeah, I mean, a few people will actually say that today it might actually break the trend line, because if you join the VIX, I mean, yeah, so it's very subjective, right? So earlier the trend line was like this, which makes sense. I mean, 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and 4 touch right here. A lot of people are going to mark it like this now, because now if you push it slightly, slightly here, then okay, it's touching here as well, right? So trend lines are always subjective. And the whole point is going to be, if we break this low, that is the break of the trend officially. So trend line is obviously a trend, and we are making higher lows on the 1 hour chart if we break under 315. So yeah, I mean, definitely within the ATR. Yes, yesterday it actually did not move even the ATR for the day, even though the price action was nice. I would say I would give it maybe say 7 out of 10, not even 8 out of 10. The price action was grindy yesterday. But same thing as NVIDIA. The one thing I like is that we pushed down, and since then we consolidated. So yeah, today NVIDIA looks good because we consolidated, and even Tesla looks good because we consolidated towards heading into the close yesterday. But just that is pretty much it for me. I'm just keeping it really small today, and that these are the days I actually like, when the watch list is really tight and small and short and sweet watch list. Apart from that, Apple is gonna be, yeah, I mean, Apple for 300 can be decent. I have my alert on it. You guys can see near 301.3. And Amazon also for downside can be nice. We closed pretty bearish yesterday, and yeah, we have a huge gap right here. So I like it, but I don't think it's going to go for the gap fill today itself. It can happen if it moves the ATR. but it is Amazon. And even yesterday, even with that red bar, you guys can see the intraday price action was, yeah. I actually mentioned Amazon when it was right around here in the and I mean during the live trading session around 9:50 a.m. But yeah, it just had this one red bar which was also bought back up. So yeah, this just turns me off. So even though I have it on the side watch, even if it starts to sell off, I might just not trade this stock because the intraday price action of Amazon is dreadful. But that is pretty much it. MU and AMD, I think, can safely kind of keep these stocks on the sidelines. I'm gonna add these stocks to my secondary layout. They were there, but I moved them to primary watch because this week we expected some decent price action. MU was actually good yesterday. I was in NBS, bro. Like, did you guys see NBS? Like, freaking 259. I actually caught a bit of NBIS on my UFunded account. I'm going to give you further details towards the end of this week. Maybe over the weekend, it's actually pretty good. I bought NBIS shares. I actually sold those shares for a profit. I bought like 1,000 shares and I sold it for like $1,500 screen or something like that. So, yeah, I mean, but imagine like this retest of 230, you enter like 1,000 shares right here with a stop loss at 229 or 228, you risk like $1,000 in a typical day trade kind of freaking thing. 1,000 shares is like, even if I exit the position partials right here and maybe all out right here, which is near MR4 as well, that is $10,000 on shares, which is pretty insane. Last 15 minutes, yeah, definitely. But yeah, personally, I would have exited before this push up. Usually we can, like, this is kind of a lotto thing because it can easily flush down as well. So last 15 minutes of the market, usually anything can happen. It's a flip of a coin. So if you're holding your partial, definitely go for it. You can risk a bit of your partial position, your profits for a bigger move. But on the last 15 minutes, I have seen a lot of stocks also flush. Like, they were really strong the whole day. The last 15 minutes, they freaking flush. So yeah, definitely. But I feel like this move was definitely worth catching. This hold of 230. Yeah, I mean, even after news catalyst, this price action just screams that yes, it moved freaking 34% in one day. But this opening price action, this is just another kind of reminder that this market is not the usual opening kind of price action market. Even after that break, personally, I can see myself catching this break, 230. But after that, like, this was nothing, to be honest. The premiums moved 20-30%, which is not even worth it. The spreads were like 10%. But then this retest of 230, that was amazing. Like, you put your stop loss right around here, prior high of the day. You put your stop loss right at 229, worst case scenario. And then freaking rallied. So, yeah, I mean, gotta change how we trade because the opening price action has been shitty AF. But saying that, Nvidia is going now, man. This is not this. I don't want to see this. As I was just explaining, the good price action actually happens a bit later in the day these days. So I don't want to see an open about 225 on Nvidia. I don't want to see that because I don't want to take it off the open. Even if I take it, I'm going to size small on it. But if it's like a setup like MU, which actually starts moving at 9:45, 9:50 a.m., then I can size up on it because historically and statistically speaking, the opening price action has been really bad. So I just don't want to increase my size at the open. And if it starts moving off the open, yes, I'm going to make money, but it won't be that much because I won't be sizing big at the open. Imagine what Leo must be feeling. Who Leo? Leo? Who is Leo? Imagine what Leo. I'm trying to make sense of it. The AI fund guy. Okay. I don't know, man. Who is Leo? The hedge fund kid. Okay. Cool. So was he long or short NBIS? Most likely long. Oh, okay. He has a lot of money in NBIS, right? Yeah, I know. I have seen him. Yeah. Yeah, he was long NBIS, but was liquidated. Okay. Damn. He must be feeling like shit. Yeah, okay. Most likely he was long and then he got liquidated right here. Maybe he bought again. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, good idea, bad timing. That's another thing. You can have the best trade idea in the world, but a trade is a combination of a good idea, good exit, and good entry and good exit. So 3 things combine a trade. You can have the best idea in the world, but if your timing is off, you get liquidated. He got liquidated at the literal bottom of NBIS. Yeah, freaking shit. Okay, that freaking hurts, man. He got maybe, yeah. So this was a gap down. He got liquidated right here, and then freaking 70%, 75% push up. Yeah, very. I don't know. I can actually feel his pain. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I can freaking feel his pain. We all can feel his pain. How he must be feeling. I mean, if he caught NBIS yesterday, even with whatever money he was left with at the end, that's good for him. But otherwise, man, this freaking hurts. This freaking hurts big time. So guys, here's my PNL for the day. Just took one trade on Nvidia. I actually made $2,000 more, which I'm going to talk about shortly. I don't know if I can give you that access or not, but yeah, I'm going to talk about that a bit later. But yeah, $2,000. I just synced my heart rate. Yeah, I just turned it off on my phone and it was pretty instant. Just one trade on Nvidia. I mean, two trades, and one was lost. Same idea. The second was the win. Lost 1k on the first trade, made 3.5k on the second trade, which is pretty nice, to be honest, because I took, this was an ad, so the position sizing was almost the same, so the risk to reward is say 3.5 times, because on the losing trade I actually lost $1,000, 17% return. And on the winning trade, this was actually an ad. And after the ad, I overall made 40%. So this ad, along with the ad, pretty nice, I think, management on my end. So yeah, guys, if you want to try Vexa, we actually are planning a hard launch as well. But for the viewers of this channel, you guys can get access, vexatrade.ai. In the journal and the metrics, we are actually changing the game. It's basically for like free. We are going to change the game. And stay tuned for the main channel video, which is going to be coming out towards the end of the month, which is going to be the official launch of Vexa. Up until now, I haven't mentioned that on the main channel as well. So we are just doing a soft launch, clearing out the bugs and fixing the bugs that the members are getting, so that we can actually do a final launch end of this month. So now I have been trying out this Ufunded. And if you guys don't know, I don't know what you guys can see. Let me just check. You guys know, if you guys have been here for a while, you guys know I have been against prop firms since forever. And but this is not like a prop firm per se. Like, you don't have any challenges. You don't have any rules. Like, I got a 360k account, and the account that you get, it's basically yours. I actually know these guys. We had a meeting like a few months ago, 2-3 months ago, and I was like, okay, this is nice. You can trade like stocks and options. Yesterday I traded NBIS on it and I made some money. You guys can see I made like $675 on NBIS. I lost US 500. This was me trying out the very first day. You guys can see 12th and 11th and 13th overall on NQ, which is US 100. I have made $1,800 overall, $1,988, which is realized, but I'm still holding a bit of my position. So it's going to be more like 2.3k. Still playing around with how to play trades, but it's pretty easy. I mean, you just move it and then you modify the order, which is, yeah, I mean, it just seems like a game to me. And I don't know if I can actually give you guys the affiliate link, because if you go onto their website, you can't buy their account. It's only for the communities. They only partner with communities who have the knowledge, because their business model is based on the fact that if you make money, then they make money. It's not like, because all the other prop firms are basically to buy challenges. They don't offer challenges. It's like you buy an account and that account is yours. And if you lose more money than what you paid for the account, then they take away your account. So basically, for an example, like if you're a beginner trader and you have $5,000, with $5,000, if you invest and you get a broker account, you can only use that $5,000. But with them, just throwing out numbers there because I still don't have the details, with $5,000, you might actually have like a $90,000 account. And if you lose $7,000 or $6,000 of it, which is more money than you actually gave them, then you lose the account. Whereas, like, on the other hand, you can swing trade on it. The margin is insane and you can day trade on it. You can hold positions overnight. With equities, I feel like it's 20% overnight. With US 100, US 500, basically ES and NQ, it's you can hold the 100% of the position overnight, which I actually plan to do. These two, I took like 20 contracts on NQ. I only have 2 left now. NQ is basically US 100. So again, I might sound a bit stupid because this is new for me as well. Like, I started doing this 2 days ago. So if you guys don't understand, I'm in the same boat. I'm just learning as I go. I did not sign the agreement with them 2 months ago, but now after trading it, and 85% of what I make is mine, I can swing trade on it. I can trade ES and NQ. I can, like yesterday, I took NBIS. Had I held that position, it would have been like a 20k day for me, because trading shares is like, I can trade NBIS and basically like you enter right here, you put your stop loss and just forget about it. And it's a funded account. It's not your money. What you make is yours. And yeah, I mean, for now, I'm a big fan. I am against, you guys know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know, like, I was always against prop firms, not against prop firms. I am in favor of SMB Capital, right? They are the real prop firms. But I'm always against the idea if other company, other firm is making money if you lose money. So their whole business model of challenge is that they make money if you lose money. But for them, if you are a profitable trader, like for example, they see my stats, they look at my stats for a few weeks, for a few months. If I am profitable, yeah, they also have a hedge fund, which is called like Cypher, I believe. And then they use the profitable trader strategy to make money themselves, which is the hedge fund. That is pretty amazing. So they actually want you to make money. And that's why they only partner with communities. You can go on ufunded.com, like I can show you. Like for example, you can go on ufunded.com. You can't get access. Like you can click login. You won't have access. I mean, I am logged in. That's why. But you won't be able to log in. You can't buy their account because they only partner with communities. Invitation by pre-vetted community, because they actually want you to have the education first so that you don't waste their time and you don't waste their money. And then you can actually trade with them. And if you are profitable, they also make money. So it's a win-win situation. If you win, they win. Whereas the other prop firms, the challenge prop firms, are basically if you lose money, then they win. So you lose and they win. But in this case, it's a win-win situation. But yeah, I mean, let me know in the comment section below, because this is only for the Summit Academy and the Discord community. I won't put this link on the main channel, that's for sure. But I might actually post this link in the Unscripted channel, because the views we get on the Unscripted channel are pretty, I mean, people who actually are into trading, and the views are not really high. I just do it for fun, to be honest. So I can ask them that, am I allowed to post that link on the Unscripted channel? Because that is in the contract that I'm not allowed to publicly post the link. It's only for people who have the education, because if you are losing money, you are of no use to them, basically. Because if you're losing money, then yes, I mean, you lose the amount that you pay them to get the account, but they are not able to make millions from the hedge fund. So they also want you to succeed. That's why it's a win-win situation. But yeah, if you are a part of the Summit Academy and the Discord community, you are invited and you are accepted by default. But for the Unscripted, you actually have to book a call with them. So when I post the link, and if I post the link, you will have to book a call with them. They will show you the platform demo, which is fairly quick. Like you can get funded within a day, within 24 hours. But you will have to get on a call with them. And I'm not sure how it's going to work for the Unscripted. But let me know if you guys are interested, because I know, again, a lot of my audience is from Southeast Asia, say like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, a lot of people, because I live in UAE. People who live in UAE, I know the issue they have is that they can't trade in the US market using a broker, right? You can't day trade in the US market. I don't know if that is the case or not, but let me know in the comment section below. And I think this is a good way to trade it, because if you have the money to trade, you can't open a broker account, because basically you're not allowed to day trade, or maybe the commissions are really high, something like that. There's an issue. I know a lot of comments. I see a lot of comments that specifically if you are from India, you can't day trade in the US stock market. I think that is the case. I'm not sure. But this might be an alternative that you can actually trade in the US market. And this is not like a challenge firm. And again, I'm not sure if I can post the link or not. You guys can go on to their website. You can't buy the challenge. I have to actually ask them. Invitation by pre-vetted community. So they actually want you to have the education first. So it is meant for the Discord community and the Summit Academy. And I still haven't posted the link in those communities because I wanted to try it out myself first. So depend on the interest, I'm going to have a chat with them. They are actually a good friend of mine now. So they also are in Dubai. I have met them a few times. We recorded a podcast together as well. So being a friend, they might actually be like, okay, might as well do it. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section below so that I can have a chat with them. Otherwise, it's going to be open for the Discord community and the Summit Academy members by default. So yeah, another $2,000 on it. And out of that, 85%, I don't know why it's showing $1,500. Maybe it's unrealized. I actually don't know how it works, man. Just mark it off as $2,000. So I made $2,000 on Ufunded, basically, or maybe $1,800, something like that. Because yeah, okay. So now I understand. $1,500 plus if I exit now, it's going to be $400 more. So $1,900 approximately on Ufunded, and $2,500 on my Lightspeed Trader account, where I got NVIDIA options, which you guys saw. So thanks for tuning in. Overall, it's going to be 85%. I'm on 360K account, which is 85% profit share. 85% of $2,000 is going to be approximately $1,700 plus $2,500, which is pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys want access to it. No challenges, nothing. And I still don't have all the details. Once I do, I'm going to I'm going to make, like, in the next video, I'm going to explain you. I'm going to give you guys more details only if you're interested. If not, I'm just going to stop this conversation here. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one.